Barbie and the Nutcracker movie summary in English. Let's begin. The story is told by Barbie to her little sister, Kelly, who is having trouble rehearsing a ballet solo and fears going on stage. Clara lives with Drosselmeyer, her stern grandfather, and Tommy, her little brother. On the night of Christmas Eve, they receive a surprise visit from their aunt, Elizabeth. As a gift, Tommy receives toy soldiers, and Clara receives a nutcracker from Elizabeth, who claims it contains the heart of a prince. Tommy, wanting Clara's new nutcracker to command the army of his new toys, attempts to wrestle it from her grasp and damages the nutcracker's arm, upsetting Clara greatly. Clara mends her new gift's arm and falls asleep by the Christmas tree. At the stroke of midnight, magical dust travels about the room, and Clara awakens to see her nutcracker suddenly alive and fighting an army of mice led by the wicked Mouse King. The Mouse King shrinks her down to his size, though Clara and her nutcracker are able to make a swift escape. The nutcracker explains that he needs to find the Sugar Plum Princess, the only person who can defeat the Mouse King's magic. The wise owl of the grandfather clock reveals that the Sugar Plum Princess is also the only one who can make Clara her original size again. The owl gives Clara a locket from an ornamented ballerina figurine that will send her back home when she opens it. Through a portal in a mouse hole, the nutcracker and Clara land in an ice cave. They escape with the help of a group of snow fairies and enter the nutcracker's home of Parthenia. The two journey to a gingerbread village, where they meet two children and the horse Marzipan. The children tell them that the rightful heir to the throne, Prince Eric, has gone missing. The group narrowly escapes the Mouse King's army when they are saved by Major Mint and Captain Candy, who lead a small group of villagers in hiding. Mint reveals that Prince Eric's careless attitude led the former king to pronounce the mouse as temporary ruler until Eric accepted his responsibilities. Clara realizes that the nutcracker is the missing Prince Eric. When the mouse decided he wanted to be king permanently, he turned Eric into a nutcracker. Eric hopes to redeem himself and make things right again. Clara and the nutcracker, joined by Mint and Candy, set off on a journey to reach the Sugar Plum Princess. While Mint and Candy prepare a boat, Clara and Nutcracker manage to free a group of flower fairies who had been trapped in a well by the Mouse King. The group is suddenly attacked by a rock giant, sent by the Mouse King, to stop them from reaching the princess. The snow fairies arrive and freeze the sea, followed by Marzipan pulling a sled, allowing the group to cross. The Nutcracker uses his sword to crack the ice. The group reaches the princess's island, but it is revealed to be a trap and the Nutcracker, Mint, and Candy are caged and carried off by the Mouse King's bad henchman Pim, leaving Clara behind. The flower fairies help carry Clara off the island and to the Mouse King's castle, where she frees her friends. The Nutcracker battles with the Mouse King, who has his own spell reflected back at him, shrinking him to the size of a real mouse and causing him to flee. The Nutcracker is severely injured and Clara kisses him, whereupon he is restored to his true form as Eric. Clara, because she was able to break the spell and save her friends, is revealed herself to be the Sugar Plum Princess. Eric is crowned king and the couple, who have fallen in love, dance as the citizens celebrate and the land is restored to its former natural beauty, ultimately sharing a kiss. The shrunken Mouse King returns riding on Pim's back, and snatches Clara's locket, opening it before being knocked out of the sky with a snowball. At its open, the locket's magic activates, and Clara dematerializes, before she can say goodbye, magically transported back home. Clara wakes up where she fell asleep. The Nutcracker is missing, and she runs to her grandfather, who dismisses the story as her imagination. Just then, Aunt Elizabeth returns with a young man who is revealed to be Eric, whom she introduces to Clara. Eric asks her to dance. A snow globe shows Prince Eric and the Sugar Plum Princess dancing happily in the palace courtyard. As the story ends, Kelly realizes the importance of not giving up, and she and Barbie finally manage to dance the solo perfectly.